sports fans, and welcome to the Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Sunday Night Football postgame show. Well, after being down 20-3 through three quarters, and in the fourth quarter being down 23-3, the Packers came back from behind and beat the Chicago Bears 24-23 at Lambeau Field in their season opener on Sunday night. Aaron Rodgers brought the Packers all the way back from a 20-point deficit, and after returning from a knee injury to add to his legacy with a thrilling 24-3 victory, come from behind victory over the Bears in the 2018 opener Sunday night at Lambeau Field. And Aaron Rodgers was 20 of 30 with 286 yards and three touchdown passes. And Nick Carey also added that with a sack, and he had 130 yards rushing and one TD. And the offense looked great, and Green Bay's defense looked great, but their offense struggled. They struggled in the first quarter. They were down 17-0 at the break. Now Chicago had the early lead. They were up 7-0, and then they kicked field goal. They were up 10-0, and then they were up 17-0 at the half. Then they were up 20-3 in the third quarter, and then it was 23-3 in the fourth. And then that's when the Packers came back and scored three touchdowns, and the Bears had blown their lead. And I mean, I got to tell you, you don't blow a 23-3 lead that you had through three quarters going into the fourth. You don't do that. And I got to tell you, this was one heck of a game. This was one heck of a comeback for the Packers, and I just felt that the Packers needed to really. The Bears knew they needed to win this game, wanted to win this game, but blew it. They knew they should not have blown it, and they were up. The Bears just they could not hold on to the lead, and they just blew it. They just fell apart in the fourth quarter, and they started out great, but they just could not hang on, and they just fell apart. But for the Packers, though, they look great, and they really did a great job in the fourth quarter. They looked in the first half, but in the second half, they came alive, and they came from behind and got the victory. And I tip my hat to the Packers, and I really got to tell you, they just really rip-roared back, and they got the victory. And now on the picks of the week, I am 8-5-1, and my brother-in-law is 8-5-1. We're both 8-5-1. So tomorrow night it's going to decide who wins it between the Oakland, and that's what it's going to come down to. So I really think that this has been quite a week in the NFL, and it's almost in the books. These games were quite interesting, and with the Browns and Steelers ending in a tie at 21-21, that was a disappointing ending for both the Browns and the Steelers, but I knew the Browns wanted to win that game, and they know what they have to do. They just need to get better, and they know exactly what they have got to do. So we will see what happens next week when the Browns play the Saints in week 2. And next week, week 2, I will be doing my show on my broadcast on location once again from my friend, my really good friend, one of my best friends, from the Murphy House, home of my who are of my friends, Matt and Katie Murphy, who are two of my best friends. And my special guest will be none other than my really good friend, one of my best friends, Matt Murphy. So, and we'll do what I did today, and so tune into that next week. We'll go over all of it, and we'll get you ready for week 2. And I'll be doing Thursday Night Football when Baltimore will take on the Cincinnati Bengals, and stay tuned for that. Now, we have 2 more games coming up tomorrow, which are the Monday night games. Detroit versus the Jets, and I'm going with Detroit on that one to win that one, and I'm going to say that's going to be I'm going to say 24-21 by a field goal. For Oakland and the LA Rams, I am going to say that Oakland is going to win it, and I'm going to say 28-21 by a touchdown. And Monday night games, you can't go against the home team. The home team is always tough at home on a Monday night when it's a Monday night game, and you got to know that. And it really does. You really have to know that. So that's just the bottom line right there. But this week of week 1 in the NFL, this is really an interesting week of football games this week. So I got to tell you, and it just really, some of these games just boggled my mind, and I got to tell you, it really did boggle my mind, and I was just so impressed with the Bears coming back from with the Packers coming back, from 20 points down to beat the Chicago Bears 24-23. And that was just one heck of a game tonight. It really was. And it really was one. That was just one heck of a comeback. And I got to admit, I have to tip my hat to the Packers. I really do. And I have to tip my hat to Aaron Rodgers, and my game ball for this Sunday night game, it goes to Aaron Rodgers. Because to come back from a knee injury and bring the Packers back from 20 down, that is just an incredible thing, and not many quarterbacks are able to do that. Some can and some cannot, and Aaron Rodgers was one that did that. And Aaron, I gotta tip my hat to you, buddy. You will get the game ball for this Sunday night game. So that's how I got it. I have to see it that way. I have to really tip my hat to Aaron Rodgers in this game tonight, because this was a great game. It really was. It was a good game. Although the Bears, you know what you got to do to win your game next week in week 2. You can't blow the lead like you did tonight. You should not have blown it. You had it in the early going and into the fourth, and then you fell apart, and you cannot do that. You've got to maintain the lead, Chicago Bears, and Chicago's head coach knows that too. So you're gonna have to regroup. They're gonna have to look at their tape, look at their mistakes, and correct them, and do what you need to do to win your game next week. So we'll have to see and wait and see what happens with that. So, and this has really been one, and I want to just take this opportunity to thank everybody, all of my viewers, for joining me for this premiere broadcast of Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Sunday, and we will finish it off tomorrow with the Monday night games. But the Sunday edition of it, and we have finished that out, and I just want to thank all my viewers for tuning into it. And you're going to see these all throughout the regular season and throughout the postseason. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And the video, the pregame video, the second half one, because I was up to 48 and there was 49 videos after the first half. The second half of my pregame show, that was my 50th video. And this one right here is my 53rd one. So I have done over 50 videos on here so far, and I want to thank all of my viewers that I have and my subscribers for their loyalty, and keep watching my videos, and I will make more. And so hopefully, because I'm going to be getting it up to 100 videos eventually in time. So I want to thank all my viewers and subscribers for watching. Keep on watching it. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me, because I really want to make a success out of this YouTube channel of mine. And let me know what you think about week 1 and all the games. I want your input with the Browns game and every one of these games. Put a comment on my discussion page on my YouTube channel, Scott Sports 101, or go to my Scott Sports 101 email address, scottsports101@gmail.com. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your inputs. I want to know what you thought. I want to know your analysis on this game. I really want to know what you think. So let me know what you think. And because I think a lot of these games just boggled me today. And it really was interesting. Well, that is going to wrap it up for this Sunday night post-game show of Sunday Night Football on Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Sunday, and this first Sunday edition of it as well. And I'll be back tomorrow with the Monday night games. Always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1. I'm done.